You know that we developed board and division priorities as a governance leadership team this past school year. We did not have a 5-year strategic plan in place, so that was the major step one for us to begin that process. To the right, you will see the strategic planning process that we spent a year in terms of beginning the development to provide direction for us, purpose and vision for us in terms of those things that are important for the school system related to the needs of children. The only other item I'll mention in reference to that is that we brought together a group from the community made up of about 32 individuals to enter into some major troubleshooting and decision making. That first item of business for them was to develop community beliefs. You see that before you and on the screen. They developed 11 community beliefs. Those community beliefs are reflective of those things that should impact directly or indirectly the business of education in Norfolk. And so you see those items on that first page. You see the first one. I'm not going to read those to you except to say the first one relates to believing that every person is worthy of respect, and the last one relates to the whole diversity piece, and you can read the remainder. We move forward to the next community belief developed by that group of 32 individuals from the community. I would add that they were required to reach agreement around the development and writing of these particular beliefs, not consensus. So they could not move forward if there was some discourse or disconnect between any of these items. So these are truly community beliefs around what's important for public education in Norfolk. So you see the last page reflecting those 11 items, and I'll draw your attention to the first. It speaks to effective educators and staff. The last one speaks to students, families, and schools expecting and having responsibility for safe and secure environment. So you have an opportunity to take a closer look at those. The next item, as I move quickly for that group, was to begin to set us on a course that would have a laser-like focus on what our purpose should be as a school system, as well as what our, of course, purpose and mission, but also what our vision should be. As we take a look into the future, determine the highest aspirations for the organization, and develop strategies to take us there, what should that look like? In bold print, you see the visionary phraseology that group developed. The group said that this school system, Norfolk Public Schools, should strive to become the cornerstone of a proudly diverse community. And they said that that's not what we are right now. Because in any visionary reference, one should read it, and that should be the response. Because if you're truly there already, then it's not visionary. So that was very important from that group to us. The last piece, purpose. The purpose that they developed was for us to ensure that we take care of the academic piece, as well as the affective domain around making students college and career ready, and to prepare them for lifelong learning. And you see the bullets that are there to provide the means to carry that out. From there, they were challenged and charged with the task of developing parameters. Parameters are defined as those things that group developed around items that must not be violated as we continue to plan, in addition to items that must not be violated as we implement. And we have begun implementation of the first year this month, the month of August. So you see that those items are very powerful in terms of what we cannot violate moving forward, nor could we violate as we continue to plan and implement. The next task was to develop the objectives. There are 4 of those, and I would just simply draw your attention to the common term all. That group of 32 individuals was pretty adamant about, after extensive conversation, adamant about the fact that if you're going to develop a 5-year strategic plan, the plan should be structured to be successful with all students, not just some, not just 85%, not just 90, not just 95, but developed in a way that it is aiming at what is indicative of success for all children. And if you fall short, then you simply adjust, modify your strategies going forward to address those needs. The last item for that group was to develop the 5 strategies. These are the overarching strategies to lead and guide us for the next 5 years. Those should be before you. You can read those, and you see that it runs the gamut from safety and security to teaching and learning to the cornerstone piece to the investment in the community, implications for wraparound services that are necessary, and as well as relentlessly pursuing engaged learning through high quality instruction. I will remind the group that although these are 5 strategies, within each of those strategies, you'll find multiple action plans and action steps across each. The document itself, the 5-year strategic plan, if we were to download it, would be approximately 200 pages. It is on the website. You can click on any of these items. You can go to any particular strategy and see the items that are important for this first school year, because it is in phases. We're in phase 1 now. Phase 1 will be year 1 implementation and year 2 implementation, and we're beginning that process as we speak.